Welcome back, everybody. I'm gonna try to do this video one more time. I made a couple, and I just feel like with the attention span these days, maybe people won't watch it. But I just keep seeing in the media people attacking Amarin because he doesn't play Kobbie. I just keep seeing people saying, like, clamoring for Kobbie and how he has to play and all this stuff. Look, I just wanted to see, should we sell him instead? And let's get into it. So, I wanted to do a little comparison with Mainoo just because our fans absolutely adore and love Kobbie, but talk all the smack about Ugarte. I see online, I see YouTube channels talking about, or like, get rid of Ugarte, like whatever, blah blah blah. And then I also see them like hating on the manager and stuff for not playing him. Why is Amarin not playing Kobbie? Oh, I don't like Amarin because he's not playing Kobbie. Adding Kobbie to like a reason to like dislike the manager. Well then, is there a reason? Can we find a reason? Like, let's find a reason. I don't want to go based off of BS, just of talk, just of what I see, because I do believe I see football at a better at a higher frequency than probably 96% of you out there, like, for sure. But is there more than the eye test? Because the eye test in the Premier League, to me, wasn't good last season. Like, I thought he showed potential still. Like, he showed a couple glimpses where you're like, yeah, he's gonna be a great player. He showed that he at least has the calmness and, like, yeah, just the calmness and confidence to be on the ball. Great. Like, those are good things. But does that make him a good player? Does that like automatically like win you starting time and stuff? No, bro. Those are like some of the very basic things that you would want somebody at Manchester United to start for Manchester United to have. Like, that stuff is super basic shit. Like, having the mentality and calmness and like confidence to be on the ball as a midfielder at Manchester United should not be like gawked and awed like it is when Kobbie plays. Like, I understand Kobbie has a certain swagger, he does, but like, just because he's calm on the ball, like, people are like freaking the fuck out. That's how starved we've been for like good midfielders, like, since for like the last 10 years almost. I mean, obviously not since Pogba left, because, bro, Pogba's been the best midfielder we've had since Paul Scholes, bro. Bruno Fernandes has scored all these goals, bro. I get it. Bruno can score goals. He gets himself in good scoring positions, bro. But overall, as a midfielder, Pogba is way better than Bruno as a player too. Like, what? His passing, his assists, his dribbling, everything other than the stats showing goal scores and assists are better than than Bruno. Like, what? You guys are brain dead sometimes. Like, I don't know, but you guys let the English media like try to like tell you that Pogba wasn't good or wasn't playing well for us. You guys are really funny, man. But we have been so starved that a kid does something like that, and oh my god, like, he should start. Okay, but for me, Mainoo should be an attacking minded player. He should be a player that affects our attacking, like what we do attacking, right? If he plays in the midfield, if he's the 8, he should be controlling the game. He should be like getting us forward and creating chances. Like, that's what I would like to see. Okay. So last season, because people talked a lot of stuff about Amarin not, because, he hasn't started him this season, but it seems like they think that Amarin doesn't like youngsters, even though he played a bunch of them last season and gave them plenty of time. And gave Mainoo plenty of time. He started Mainoo 12 times in the Premier League last season out of these 19. And he would have started more if he hadn't gotten hurt in February and came back in April. Like, if he wasn't out for 2 months, he would have had more than 19 starts last season in the Premier League. So you can't tell me that he doesn't play him. But this right here is extremely concerning. Because, like I said, I'm comparing him to Ugarte, who most people claim is the worst midfielder on our team. So let me go after. Let me take a look and see if the stats if even the stats back that up, because stats are probably like you can put 50% stock on stats and then 50% on the eye test, right? Like if the eye test is like passing with flying colors, like if that 50% is passing through flying colors, then the stats maybe if that 50%, right? Like let's say the stats make it look like he's at 80%, then that 50% really is 40% and you got a 90%, right? Like I'm just saying, like that's kind of how I would look at, like how I look at it. It's probably a horrendous explanation because I'm sure there's gonna be some mathematicians out there that go, "Oh my god, that's not how it works." I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying, like, well, technically it does kind of, right? Because if I divide 100%, 50% is this, 50% is that. Then if I take this 50% and call it one thing, then this is 100% of something, right? So if I'm getting 100% out of this 50% from you in the eye test, right? Like if you're passing with flying colors, this 50% the eye test, and then I look at the stats, and the stats like are showing like that you're playing well, but not like that. I'm gonna be like, there's something that shows a broader picture. Like it gives you more of just one or the other. Like I'm not gonna give stats a 80% importance or the eye test an 80% importance only. Like there's probably a medium. Okay, I would say the eye test is probably 60% and stats is 40%. I would go more to leaning to the eye test than the stats, but it's very close. It's like very close to me for it to like make a broader picture. And you look at it, I mean, his overall rating was a 6.6 and Ugarte's was a 6.8. You look at goals and assists. Ugarte had a goal and 2 assists. Kobbie had 0, bro. 0. Because people are telling me, oh, his position isn't all about goals, isn't all about assists. Okay, sure. I didn't say that. But for him to have 0 and 0 is horrendous, bro. And if you don't think that yourself, then you don't know football. Because if you want Kobbie to play and you think he's better than some of these players that are on the field, he has to give you something in the stats. Like he has to provide goals or assists, which he didn't. Okay, is he providing like passes? Okay, he had 715 successful passes to Ugarte's 795. So Ugarte had more passes? Okay, maybe that's just like short passes. Kobbie had 22 long balls. Ugarte had 39? Pass accuracy for Kobbie 87, 88 for Ugarte. Long ball accuracy 64 for Kobbie, 66 for Ugarte. So Ugarte had more passing and more long balls than Kobbie had. More goals, more assists. Okay. Trying to figure out here why I should be clamoring and saying that Kobbie should be starting. Okay, maybe it's on the defensive side. For sure, right? Because if you look at just like one last stat for the offense, Kobbie took 15 shots and 19 starts, and Ugarte took 19 and 22 starts. 15 shots from Kobbie Mainoo and 19 starts last season. Okay, that's okay. So defensive. Let's actually look at a little bit more of the attacking with dribbling and things like that. Okay, so let's take a look. So total touches, because I want to make sure that one isn't having the ball more, one isn't doing anything more. So total touches 1,150 for Kobbie, 1,252 for Ugarte, because he played a little bit more. I think Ugarte played maybe 90 minutes more total in the season. Let's take a quick look actually, just to make sure, right? Because it's in that first slide. So 1,789 minutes played for Ugarte, 1,656. So he played a little bit over 100 minutes. So yeah, so he's gonna have more touches and stuff. But let's take a look at what we were looking at. So successful dribbles. You're thinking that, okay, this is Kobbie Mainoo's bread and butter, right? Like he should be head above shoulders to Ugarte in this regard, right? 23 for Kobbie, 18 for Ugarte. Only 5 more. Okay. Success rate 47.9 Kobbie to Ugarte 64%. Oh my god. Okay. 36 times this possessed Kobbie to 25 for Ugarte. Okay. It's getting kind of hard for me to like sit here and demand playing time for Kobbie. But let's do defense. Let's do defense. Surely in defense, he's gonna bring something, right? $30 more tackles than Kobbie in 100 plus more minutes. 40 more duels won. Better percentage. I mean, guys, more interceptions, more. You have to understand that there's a reason why certain young players will get to start on teams, right? One of them is that they are head and above shoulders like better than most of the players, and with their potential and youth, you're gonna give them the time. They're elite at something on the field that is hard for you to take them off of the field, even though they're young and might make mistakes and things like that. Or you're in a rebuild and your fans can sit there and say, yes, this is a rebuild. I will allow you to like play young players and allow them to grow, even if you lose games, which would never happen at Manchester United because the media would just tell you to fire him regardless. So because of the results, but those are the only times, bro. And he hasn't done any of that. He hasn't shown any of that. Because you can't tell me his dribbling is elite when his percentage for the dribbling is 47.9 and he only did it 23 times in 19 games, 25 total games played. So you're getting me one successful dribble and less than one successful dribble a game at a 47.9% clip. That's not elite yet. 100%. This is definitely not elite. Bro, this kid had 64.3% success rate. Now, he doesn't have elite successful because it's only 18 times. Now, if you gave me 64.3% like success rate dribbling for Ugarte, but you had like 50 up there, that's elite. 100% elite. But this is for 18, 64. That's not elite. That's too little of a sample size for you to say he's elite. But why do players like Lamine Yamal, Cole Palmer, like all these other young players that you'll tell me that, like you see them starting and playing games? Why? Because they have they're elite at certain things. Like, Lamine Yamal is elite at many things. Cole Palmer is 1,000% elite at least finishing. Like, absolutely elite. He's top 10 in the world probably right now as a 22, 23-year-old kid, whatever he is. Like, he has elite finishing. Kobbie doesn't have anything that is elite, and that's why he's not playing. So you ask yourself, if he's not playing right now, he doesn't have anything elite, and the fans are doing this, isn't it better just to sell him? And in my opinion, I believe so, but that's only because I want Amorim to be here at the end of the season, and I think he will be. So that's the only thing. Is I believe that Amorim will be here at the end of the season, and this system is not good and is not good for Kobbie, and he is going to want playing time, and is not going to get it because he's not better than anybody that's here right now. And if we buy players in the summer, he's not gonna be better than those players. Because Baleba's gonna start at the 6 if we get, or whoever we buy at the 6 is going to start at the 6. Kobbie's not a 6; he's not gonna start there. And if we go after another player like Wharton or something like that, I would love Wharton over like Kobbie in this system specifically. So yeah, I mean, I would sell Kobbie and honestly get those players, because this is the end of the video. My man Kobbie, just because I have to add more substance, I can't just show you the stats and be like, yeah, man, you know. He started 12 games in the Premier League under Amorim last season, and he missed 2 months. And because people will say, "Oh, he's not starting right now. Why is Amorim not giving him a chance?" Bro, he got a chance. He played like 16, 17 games under Amarim last season, including cup games. Not like starting. He started 15 to 17 games last season under Amarim and played in 20 plus, like including cups. In those 12 games that he started in the Prem, we won 2 games, tied 2, and lost 8. The stats showed that he didn't play that well. The team stats showed that he didn't affect the team that positively. The eye test left a lot to be desired last season. He didn't offer much. Like, you can't give me one moment every 3 games you play and me sit here and be like, yeah, he needs to play. Like, I can't. Like, that's not enough, man. For you to be like, oh, you have to sit Bruno Fernandes and give him a chance. But he's not performing. But he's not giving me the things that at least Bruno gives me, bro. Like, Bruno at least gives me something. Kobbie had 15 chances created or 14 chances created last season. 14, bro. Bruno's already at 19 this year, and it's only been 7 games into the Premier League, bro. He started literally 12 less games than Kobbie already and has more chances created than him. That's not good, bro. That is a horrendous thing, dog. Like, nah, bro, I can't even, because now I have to just quickly look at something really quick. There's just no way, bro. Oh, man, because now, yeah, I hope that what I'm about to look at isn't gonna make me, okay, that's horrendous. Okay, just a quick sample size for the people that want Kobbie Mainoo to like play over Bruno Fernandes. Bruno this season in the same position that Kobbie would play already has 2 goals compared to Kobbie 0 and last season. He has 19 chances created, like I said. He's taken 16 shots to 5 to 15 all of last season for Kobbie. 6 shots on target, which is 4 more than Kobbie had all of last season. He's already almost halfway to Kobbie Mainoo's passing. He has 32 accurate long balls already this season. Kobbie had 22. He already has 4 successful dribbles at 57% clip. He has a better dual percentage win and aerial percentage win than Kobbie. But you guys are saying he's having such a bad season. Kobbie should start over him. Kobbie has a lot to like improve on. He needs to focus on something to become a lead at. If dribbling is it, then you have to do it at a higher clip. You have to try to dribble 7-8 times if that's gonna be your elite trait, because then that would affect the game. Like, you would progress the play. You would do things enough for me to be like, yeah. But when you're doing it once a game, when you have 1 successful dribble a game and you're attempting it twice because you were at a 47% clip for that success, that's not good enough. That's not enough for me to like give you game time. You playing 90 minutes against Grimsby and giving me 1 successful dribble out of 3, and honestly an assist that was a 0.4 expectation or something like that as an assist is just not good enough, bro. Like, it is nowhere near good enough. Like, it's for him to start. So Grimsby, you look at his stats. Kobbie started. He played 19 minutes, 0.02 expected goals, and a 0.42 expected assists. So the assist he had was, honestly, he dribbled like 10-15 yards, passed 10 yards. He had just 10 straight pass to Mbomo, 10 yards, and Mbomo took his player on and cut him up and scored. That was his assist. It was like the type of assist that you just get, but it wasn't like you create, like you it was like, you know, like you passed the ball into the box and they tapped it in, or like the player didn't really have to do anything. Like, Mbomo really created the whole chance, because it was just like a normal pass to that, like, you know, the outside of the formation, the defense, and he just cut him in and scored. So like, in 90 minutes, you give me one successful dribble, which is that one, and that's it. Like, yeah, man. I would sell him. I honestly would, just because of how he's going about stuff, like the demanding to, like, the asking to get loaned out now being an issue as like a young kid, 20-year-old. Now you're creating an issue for the manager, for the club, and you're not, and you haven't demonstrated it and shown in your play and demanded, like, to start. Like, the only way that I see Kobbie going in and asking for a loan move is if he realistically went up to the manager and said, "Hey, boss, I don't think I'm good enough yet to play in the Premier League and start. I want to go to on loan because I want to have game time at another place to try to improve on the things that I know I need to improve." Then, if he said it like that, then I have no issues with Kobbie asking to go out on loan. But if he went up to a manager and said, "Look, I deserve playing time right now. I don't get it. I'm not getting it. I want to get loaned out because I want to play in the World Cup." Like, okay, man. First of all, England has a crazy amount of talent at the moment, especially at midfield. Even if Kobbie were to play and start, I don't think he is good enough to even play for England yet at the moment. He doesn't have anything elite yet, guys. You guys are bugging. That was my video. I know you're gonna be mad and upset about it, but it's just the truth.